Howdy. So chapter 4 is all about ethics. And you can look through the reading objectives and all the good stuff. The first thing I'm going to talk about is what's called an ethical dilemma. The word dilemma simply means you don't know. So when you're facing a dilemma, when this is what you're dealing with, when you're facing a dilemma, the word dilemma simply means you don't know what you're doing. You don't know for sure what to do. So the word dilemma simply means not sure. I like how the slide has a quandary people find themselves in when they have to decide, like as a non-native speaker, you're going to know what the word quandary means. Anyhow, not happy with the slides with this book, but that's an argument for another day. So the word dilemma simply means you're not sure. An ethical dilemma is when you are not sure what is the right thing to do. Okay? So the example that I've added into this slide is this. Helping a friend is good. Helping a friend is good. Helping a friend on a test is cheating. Is cheating on a test a good thing or a bad thing? Okay? And how you answer that really comes down to your ethics. It's an ethical dilemma. Some of you would answer, well, of course it's the right thing to help a friend on a test. So this is what an ethical dilemma is. Some of you would hear that question and ask, is it the good thing to help a friend on a test? And your answer is going to be, of course. Helping a brother, helping someone is more important than whatever test there is. And some of you would say that cheating is wrong, and that I'm not going to help you cheat because cheating is wrong. So, yeah, and if you want to know how I answer that ethical dilemma, the answer is there are times when I've cheated. So if you want to know how me, Steve Kranz, answers that question, there are times when I have cheated. I don't think there are any major times. I mean, I could tell you where I've cheated. I can actually ethically justify where I've cheated. If I think the test is unfair, then I have cheated. But if I thought the test was fair and I'm getting a fair grade, then I don't cheat. I hope that makes sense. Anyhow, I'm not advising students how to cheat. I'm just telling you my background, what I've done in my life. And see, the great thing about being a teacher is that I haven't had a test in almost 30 years. Yeah. So anyhow, ethical dilemma. So the ethics as defined by the book are the inner guiding moral principles and values and belief that people use to analyze and interpret a situation. Again, I've added the easier definition to this. And the easier definition is doing the right thing when nobody is watching. That's the easier definition. If you do the right thing because grandma's next to you, or you think that people are going to see it, then you're not doing the right thing because it's the right thing. You're doing it because someone has some outside expectation for you, okay? So to me, the better definition for ethics is doing the right thing when nobody is watching. This chapter is not a long chapter. It's really got 3 big parts. The ethics part, explaining the ethics, and then corporate social responsibility. But I think this is a good video right here. And when I do this in class, I like to ask students for examples of ethical dilemmas that they have. What is it in your life that you've had trouble not knowing whether it was the right thing or not? And I even like asking my students the cheating question. When do you think it's okay to cheat and not to cheat? I gave you my example. I hope in class you have take some time or come to my office hours or whatever and let me know what is your answer to this. Because I'm not saying that my answer is the right answer because I don't know. I don't know. That's the great thing about ethics, is that if you enjoy this, if you enjoy spending a lot of time thinking about ethics, then be sure to take I think you have to take the Intro to Philosophy class or whatever. If you really enjoy that, take it, because that's I enjoy these. I enjoy thinking about them. But if you actually ask me what is ethical, what is the right thing, in most cases I don't know, because everyone knows for some things. You see an old lady carrying something and she drops a bag of groceries and stuff goes flying everywhere. Everyone knows helping her is a good thing. There can be everyone on the planet knows that's the right thing to do. Okay? So some things are easy. But then other things are more difficult. Like, I'll give you some ethical dilemmas that are difficult for me. To what degree is giving money to someone, is giving to charity, a good thing or a bad thing? So, as I keep saying, well, I don't know if I've even made the point much here. My favorite place to visit, besides my home, and besides my home in Iowa, my home here in the UAE, my favorite place to visit, unquestionably, is Nepal. You can see the Nepal flag back here. Nepal is, for me, it's a spiritual thing. I love Nepal. But the people are incredibly poor. It is a very, very poor country. And so for me, an ethical dilemma is, how can I even go there and enjoy myself there and be surrounded by people who would, the amount of money I'm going to spend while I'm there, they would do anything. Yeah, there's a lot of ethical issues on how you help people. And that's ethical dilemmas that I deal with, okay? So the term ethical dilemma means how you do the right thing. Do you do the right thing? And yeah, I don't want to teach philosophy because I don't have good answers for these things. And if I have this video edited at all, which I will probably have it lightly edited, if I have this edited at all, by the way, it's going to be one of my friends in Nepal that I've hired to do the editing. So, you know, who knows? Ethical dilemma, ethics. Do you do the right thing? Do you? I'd like to think I do. And I like to think you do too. And that's a good place to end this.